doubt. Happy New Year. And all that good stuff. Come on in. Happy New Year. And put y'all to sleep to support you. Just gonna relax. Kick a couple of facts. Some of that Lofi hip hop. So you can just fall asleep. But you can relax through the night. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's a new year. Would that mean new beginnings? Hopefully life brings you everything. I mean everything. Everything you ever asked for. Hopefully you get your blessings. But you're gonna have to work for it, you know that, right? I hope you know you're gonna have to work for it. I might as well start this night off with one of my favorite poems. And also your favorite poem. Well, ain't no telling if it is or it ain't. We're gonna start the night off with the positive, motivational, never be afraid to dream. Y'all be sure to get that merchandise too. I'm gonna pin it to the comments so you can go get the merchandise and be involved with the movement, spread the message, spread the word all throughout the year so we can spread this Raptalk movement to a bigger, more powerful plateau. I'm gonna do this poem first as we relax and chill on this new year. Never be afraid to dream. Listen to me. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone, just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started thinking with limitations. So just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, don't mean you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, and grow old with the same story to tell. Because see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past. Hold on, I'm gonna take my time. I'm about to start this whole poem over. A lot of times when I keep doing this poem over, it's like the words just come to me even deeper on a higher level. And that's why I do this poem so often, because I'm hoping to do the same to you. Because as you really listen and dissect the words, it's really some thought-provoking shit. Listen to me. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew old and met more people, you see, I slowly start to think with limitations. So just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, don't mean that you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, and grow old with the same story to tell. Cause see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary. None lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. You gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. Realize what that means, and that is to never stop. Cause see, we all here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion of some being selling to the youth. So you can be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision, even if it gets blurry. You'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you ain't where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing. You improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Never be afraid to dream. Never be afraid to dream. We're gonna relax today. We're gonna just kick it. I take my time on the late night tip. I might be on here for about 2 hours tonight, ain't no telling. I'm about to just relax. You can just relax and either watch this, fall asleep to it, meditate to it, study to it. It's gonna be information with that Lofi hip hop playing in the background. We're gonna celebrate life, celebrate the existence of just being. I told y'all I don't drink no more. Well, I don't drink like that no more. I definitely don't drink liquor. But I did cheat a little bit over the holiday weekend, and how they say, I knew that was gonna be my biggest temptation though. A couple of friends hanging out, people passed away, and a couple other things, and I found myself in a couple of circles of different energy and just taking a little sip of some liqueur. Not actually liquor, but you know they call it that sweet liqueur. Drank a little bit of that. Of course, had my little wine. I ain't do the liquor, so I still did good. I ain't drink no liquor. I ain't drink no liquor. I don't drink no beer. I bet stop drinking beer though, because I've been in the gym. I had to get rid of that beer belly. You know what I'm saying? I got rid of that. I would show y'all, but you know. It might be a little too much for the tube. Y'all see them abs and the six pack, y'all might get blowing me up, you know. I ain't got time for all that, you know. But I'm just talking, even though I'm being real. But I got me a little wine, I got me a little sparkly baby. I show half the bottle, I ain't showing it. This ain't even champagne, it's actually, well, I say this black owned, so it is what it is. Got me some of that Earl Stevens. A lot of y'all know, some people know I'm a big E40 fan, so I got me a little bit of Earl. Got me some Earl. I'm about to have a little fun with some poetry, do a couple poems, and let y'all just relax and just take away y'all take it, you know? Gotta keep dropping that content, you know? And of course, I got my Never Be Afraid to Dream Cup. Be sure to get yours. So I'm gonna go on it. Put a little bit in the glass. We're chill though, we just celebrating life, reflecting a little bit. We got another calendar year to get it right, if we suppose or if we choose to do. But of course, like I always told you, you know, you start today with a change. You know, you can wake up any day and just start over on your mental. We gonna toast to that though. You out there, go on and put some in your cup and toast with your man. I'm off this Earl. I guess I advertise it. That's black on Earl Stevens. I'm a big E40 fan though. Earl, that's your life. I know it could probably get real confused about how, like, I be like, this dude, listen to this, listen to that, do this, do that. Still a poet. I told y'all I'm gonna make this shit rock star. That's the whole goal with this shit. We make this poetry shit rock star. We're gonna have little kids just waking up like, hey, I wanna be a poet. Like, hey, I wanna do something positive. I wanna motivate. I wanna put words together. Poetry is cool. Poetry make money. I wanna set the bar for that. But in all in your life, be sure to set the bar with whatever you do. You find a couple of poems though. That's what we're here for, right? Mixed with the Lofi and the hip hop. I got this one piece I'm staring at. I'm gonna do this piece. It's called Stop Asking for Permission. That's just that being assertive. That's what that stop asking for permission is about. That's just grabbing life by the, grabbing the bull by the horns and just taking chances, taking and making mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes or afraid to fall down and have to get back up, have to regroup, start over. I mean, I'm one of the people I've been there before. I didn't live on some couches before. I ain't ashamed to say it, you know. I just started over, you know. That's why you got to look around and understand how blessed you are when you got the simplest things. When you can have lights in your name and a roof over your head, transportation, clothes on your back, a place to wash up, a place to just be free. I'd have been without that shit, dog. I ain't ashamed to admit it. I express my imperfections. None of us perfect. Don't be ashamed if you got to get back up and start over and do what you got to do. That bounce back and comeback sometimes be the best ever. Especially when you know you came from something when you know you don't want to go back to it. That's progress. Listen to this poem of Peace Star wrote. I'm about to read this one off the ink. It's called Stop Asking for Permission. Listen to me. These people don't think like you. Don't get caught up in perception. We was raised in the ghetto, they wasn't. They don't understand our rejection. The reflection of me looking in my son's eyes when I'm saying that I can't. Should I feel defeated or go the extra mile, sacrifice my life even if my mind go blank. No question. I lived and seen the results of making wrong decisions. And once I got on my feet, I knew what I didn't want to go back to dealing with or living in. Enough of the police. Enough of these streets. Gas prices got us trapped. We can't even drive miles to make enough money to eat. Now if I ran in your office with my mask ready to blast, am I considered a savior or going out in a toe tag? Both. And I quote, so call me the GOAT. Get yours. Stop asking for permission. Because the answer is probably no. Let me bring that back. I ain't read this in a minute. Let me bring this back. Told you we're gonna take our time tonight. I told you I might be in this joint for about 2 hours. Got me a little sip too. I got number time. We're gonna make this content. Lofi hip hop to fall asleep. To some poems. Listen to me. These people don't think like you. Don't get caught up in perception. We was raised in the ghetto, they wasn't. They don't understand our rejection. The reflection of looking in my son's eyes when I gotta tell him that I can't. Should I feel defeated or go the extra mile, sacrifice my life, even if my mind go blank? No question. I lived and seen the results of making wrong decisions. And once I got on my feet, I knew what I didn't want to go back to dealing with or living in. Enough of the police. Enough of these streets. Gas prices got us trapped to where we can't even drive miles to get extra food to eat. Now if I ran in your office with a mask, ready to blast, am I considered a savior or am I going out in a toe tag? Both. And I quote, so call me the GOAT. Get yours. Stop asking for permission. Because the answer is probably no. Stop asking for permission. Raptalk. That's real talk though. The whole synopsis of that one is stop asking for permission. I mean, how passive you gonna be? That's why at the end I say the answer is probably no. Then what you gonna do? And in business, sometimes I read somewhere, and I think it made sense too. I read somewhere that one way to look at it is like, especially in business, it's like a no, it's not always just a straight up no. Sometimes a no is just a not right now. It's kind of one way to look at it. It's like maybe the timing ain't right for the thing that you asking for. Maybe you gotta just try again some other time. Like I say, just equate that with certain things. Don't equate that to everything. Don't be running around stalking no girl or steady asking over and over just because she said no. Thinking no means not right now. But even though you can do that, you work for it. Some people feel that they work for it is worth having. And that is true in life. Anything worth having sometimes is worth working for. But in business, sometimes that no that you get, that rejection you might get at that moment, probably just for a minute at that time, it don't mean like straight up no, but just like not right now. Something to think about. Some powerful shit. I'm gonna get into some more poems though. As you relax. No matter what time of day you're watching, it's always a good time to study. It's always a good time for motivation, just to cleanse your mind and your spirit. Your whole intake with just positivity can just take you to a whole other level. Like I said before, whatever you consume is what you are. Whether it be the food, the information, shit. Nowadays it's the sunlight, all that. Why you think some people travel or want to be by certain places when the temperature different? Why you think when people got certain diseases and stuff, they need like a certain amount of sunlight and things of that nature? All that shit is healthy for you in different ways. I mean, I ain't the guru of the whole organic or what they call it, holistic things that can just cure a person, but it's just a given that certain things just can be good for you. I mean, sunlight, energy. Look how we feel different. Like me being from Detroit and out here in the Midwest, all of us that grew up having winters, it's like we'll go through this winter, we make it through it. But when it start breaking and it gets to months to where we know summer about to come, it's like the energy change in all of us. It's like it just be something in the air. That's why the first couple of days and weekends, if you ever listen to me, if you're a real Midwest, like you from Chicago, Detroit, you know these Midwest cities that have winters, and you from the ghetto, you from the hood and shit. That's why the smart ones, we know like them first couple of weekends or whatever when the sun break and all that, stay your ass in the house. There'll be some of the most violent days because even though the sun supposed to, like I would have said a minute ago, the sun should make you feel better and make you feel good. But when we coming out that shit and everybody start coming back outside and it get warm, the first couple of little warm days, when it be that Friday or Saturday, it turned about 70 or 80, man, somebody getting popped up or something. I mean, it's sad to say, but some people just fall back. Some of us know. Some of us just seen this so many times. We know, like, okay, yeah, we're about to be out here wild. And these first couple of little weekends, we got hot outside, everybody outside, riding around doing what they doing. People catching up with people they've been looking for all winter. But on a lighter note, and a more positive note, it's like the sun gives off an energy of just happiness. I mean, as it should. I mean, because it's bright. I mean, look at crime. Let's talk about crime again. That shit happen in the dark, black all the time, but most of it. I mean, when you see all the different footage and stuff on camera that happen, gas station robberies and store robberies, a lot of that shit happen at night. You know, it's a different type of energy when it's dark. I mean, you feel differently. At some spooky hours, you can feel the evilness, the quietness when you just walking through the ghetto, you know? It's a different type of energy. It's like cinematic in the movie sense, but it's real life though, you know? Things that we must be aware of course. But that's survivors and grown people though. It's just a message to pass on because hopefully you can save someone else. That's all that is. The positivity can definitely become contagious. As it should. That these kids play. That life be. Coming amongst a whole new calendar year. To get it right. Do things to explore. Speaking of exploring, that's one thing I want to do. So I want to do more travel. It's like I've been confined to just this whole Midwest thing. I mean, I'm going to run to a couple of trips. I need to do more traveling though. see more different cultures. I mean, besides looking on the TV, I mean, I need to actually be in it, like walking through someone else's culture, hearing a different language, eating some different food, you know, just seeing the movement. Just have to be open to other people's ideas. That's one thing I want to do. I want to open up this more, you know. Sometimes I can, and we can just find ourselves just being so held on tight to our own philosophies and our own things that we know. Once we just open up and hear other people's opinions and see different lifestyles, that's why sometimes that's why sometimes we grow with these artists that we listen to. I mean, let's just face it. I mean, people, when you become successful, you get the opportunity to see other places and other people's cultures, like I just said. So just imagine your favorite artist from that first album, that growth they didn't have from that first album to that fifth one. I mean, just look at their catalog. A lot of that had to do with growth and experience and moving around and going city to city performing. All that take a toll on your writing process and all that. I mean, there's no way that Jay-Z can still be a reasonable doubt or write them same rhymes or Nas can write Illmatic over it. I mean, it's impossible because your mind ain't got to a place where you can sing too much. If you're a 20-year-old write Illmatic, it can be a masterpiece because the time warp, the time stamp from him being that 21-year-old or whatever age he was, which he was very young when he created that album. So just think when after the Grammys or after the awards, after the tours, after the working with Puffs and Scarface and whatever different artists, Aaliyah or whatever, DMX, whoever, and you meeting all these different people and gaining all these different ideas, how can you not just grow into another person to where you just expand your thoughts? And that's what we have to do. And I think about that often because I kind of be finding myself at the point to where I'll be like, I need more information. Like I need more something to just stretch my whole, not necessarily my vocabulary, but I just need more ideas and other people's opinions just to pull from, you know. I mean, it got to the point I even just set up and watched the series. I was watching a TV show, and it's something I rarely do. I watch a little YouTube. I watch a doc here and there, a comedy special. I be watching a lot of old stuff and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to get at is I found myself watching the show, and I was thinking to myself like, that was kind of alright just sitting up just watching the show. I mean, that should be time consuming, but at the same time, as an artist, you have to look at other people's art. Like I said, to pull from again. It's kind of some, I ain't gonna say some different shit, some weird shit. But what I'm saying is you have to get out your own head. When you're a creator, you have to get out your own head sometimes. So by me watching this show, matter of fact, what I was watching, I shared with you. I was watching that Best Man, the final chapters. Remember the movie Best Man? So they got a series. They made like a series of it, like a spinoff. And the shit was actually pretty good because it was hitting so many different points. And, you know, because I saw the Best Man 1 and 2, the Best Man Holiday and all that. So they got a series out. You can check it out in your own time. After you watch my shit, after you watch Raptalk, of course. But check it out. I was watching it. But what I was pulling from it is this. I was pulling like the different storylines. Like I said, I'm definitely not a person who just keep up with characters and watch shows to where I have to just keep watching it. So I was able to binge watching it within a couple of days. And by me watching, I was just pulling stories from it. I even looked at the writing style, all that. Like I said, as a creator, you gonna look at stuff different. You're not gonna just watch things face value because you're gonna be thinking about too much. You're gonna be thinking like how they wrote it, how they got the characters playing, and it was cool how they just intertwined everything. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can check that out. I guess that's a plug for them. It is what it is. It was pretty good though. It made me just think like I need to just watch more, watch stuff that I'm not even like as much familiar with, just to, like I say, to pull from. Like just, it's kind of like if you just watch the movie that you probably never watched before. After you watch it, you'll be like, man, you know what? That was all right. You know, not necessarily that you learn something from it, but it's like okay, within them couple of hours, and a couple times of watching them, I'm actually seeing other people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing other people's feelings. I'm seeing other people how they move through the storyline and the situations. You know, I guess that's some. I guess it kind of comes from being an introvert too. It's like I'm an outgoing person, but I'm an introvert too. You know, like I can just do this shit, and I feel like I'm talking to the world, which I am. But it's still just me right here, just giving off one on one. So, but it was a powerful show though. It was, check it out. It's something worth seeing. That is other piece I'm about to get into. I got this one piece I wrote called Janitor Turned CEO, which is possible. I want y'all to keep that in mind. Janitor turned CEO. It's all about that. Started from the bottom line we had, how Drake say. Listen to me. It's called Janitor Turned CEO. I seen all aspects of the struggle. That's what taught us to hustle. Ball on the 1 yard line, close to the goal. I done seen the kingpin fumble. Greed, get comfortable, want more than what we need. And once we get to the top, it's easy to forget what it took to succeed. Why you don't pass down plans? The janitor feel he'll never know the CEO. But if you start from the bottom, you'll know the effort that it takes to mop that flow. I wish we could drift off in the sky. Goals get reached as we sleep. But you ain't rich. But you fantasize about and spend money to look like it. Make them more rich. But hold on, I don't want to get too deep. You'd rather look good losing for years trying to impress your peers. Going nowhere fast in the end, all our families be in tears. The cycle complete, ready, set, go. The student can turn teacher, and the janitor can turn CEO. For sure. Let me hit this one more time. I ain't did this one in a minute too. I seen all aspects of the struggle. That's what taught us to hustle. Ball on the 1 yard line, close to the goal. I done seen the kingpin fumble. Greed, get comfortable, want more than what we need. And once we get to the top, it's easy to forget what it took to succeed. Why you don't pass down plans. Why the janitor feel he'll never know the CEO. But if you start from the bottom, you'll understand the effort that it takes to mop that flow. I wish we could drift off in the sky. Goals get reached while we sleep. But you ain't rich. but you fantasize about it and spend money to look like it, to make them more rich. But hold on, I don't want to get too deep. You rather look good losing for years trying to impress your peers, going nowhere fast, but in the end, all our families is in tears. The cycle complete. Ready, set, go. The student can turn teacher, and the janitor can turn CEO for sure. That's that poem of peace. Rap talk, baby. Rap talk, baby. Trap yourself crazy. The janitor can turn CEO. You start from the bottom. In most aspects, most of them do be set to learn or find a way to learn all the different duties at the entry level to make it to the top. Not that they're gonna do it all the time in your face or in our face, but some of them should at least know what it takes or how people started. But it is what it is, though. But enjoy your journey, though. We'll get into a couple more poems. Like I told you, I'm relaxing with this one. We on this journey to have this monetized channel. So if you ain't subscribed, I definitely would appreciate you subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend about it. I mean, you can just zip it through a text message or anything about the channel. Try to be about information over here. But I am going to give y'all a little secret that I do know about this whole YouTube and content creating thing. And I see why it happened too. You put them names in them titles, more than likely, video is gonna pop up in all the different people feeds that done heard or seen them people names before. Because it happened to me, it happened to you. I mean, all this stuff, a lot of people got a whole bunch of theories about YouTube, about social media. I mean, there's so many theories. Some things can be proved, some things can't. But it is a reason certain words can trigger you to press play on a video, or certain names come across to where it pop up on your screen because of your search history, or because you're being intrigued by certain artists, things like that. It's like a science to all this shit there. But it's still computers though, that's the crazy thing though. All this shit is science, but it's still computers. And it's still man that run the computers and create this shit. So it's kind of like a lot to figure out to a certain extent. You kind of want to let it be. I mean, look how far we came with the technology. I could sit here in my place and just talk to a world full of people and reach the masses as time goes on, as the word and the message keep just spreading. I could be right here, just sitting here, right here at any moment, just communicate with the world. And you can too, that's a powerful shit. I mean, even with just a phone call, I remember we used to always think like, damn, when we hold the phone, like, when we be able to talk to somebody and look at them, like, you know what I'm saying? You got video calls, you just talk to somebody, just looking at each other through the phone. We used to always talk about these things. Think about all the shit that we didn't see happen. Think about all the shit that's gonna happen when we gone, though. That our kids gonna see. Is they really one day gonna have them damn flying cars and all that? I heard they was working on that too, though. If they gonna have them flying cars, people don't trust that. I mean, that whole Jetsons shit, the whole theory. I'm really telling my age now. If y'all remember the Jetsons, it was just a futuristic TV show. I know my audience ain't that young though. I be looking at my analytics. My audience is basically like 25 to like 60, so I'm pretty sure the maturity watch it. But that Jetson shit, that shit was. We thought that was so far fetched, but it actually just came to be. How that shit just come to be like that? Should we give a credit to the creator of the Jetsons more than we should to the person that really just made it happen? I mean, that could be something to think about. Because the person who probably created the Jetsons, he probably passed away or whatnot. Where did he get the idea and the thoughts from just to think of that shit? Like, I'm about to draw up a cartoon of some people flying and this, that, and it's like in the 70s and 80s. It was like 50, 60 years ago. He thinking like, okay, well, I'm about to just write up a cartoon and this gonna happen. But here we are in 2023, people working on all them ideas and stuff from his mind. So who should we credit? You might got an idea right now, something that you want to invent or create. Your mind might have some type of invention that can lead on to the next big thing. But you might sit up and think that it's too small, or think that you don't have the tools, or you don't have the knowledge to see it through, or the thought process to keep it on your mind to make it really come to fruition. Don't doubt yourself. You might be the next being that shift the world. No. Really. It's in you. We all got that power to shift. We can shift the dynamic as a people, as a being, as a person who just think outside the box. You can shift the culture if you want to. I mean, that's if you want to, because you have to be that type of person. It's kind of like how Pac always said. He always said that, okay, he said, I might not change the world, but I guarantee you I might spark the brain that do change the world. And more than likely he did that. That was a powerful quote that Pac said when he said that. He like, shit, I might not be the one, but I can spark the brain of the person who's gonna be the one. That's some powerful shit. You have to be tuned in and tapped in to do stuff like that. I'm off this Earl Stevens for the reason, doing what I believe in. I'm off that Earl Stevens, doing what I believe in, for the right reason. And I make my song. I can do it all alone. I can do it with the crew. I can do this for you. I can do this for me. I do it from the soul. Cause baby, I'm free. Free as a bird. Fuck what you heard. Got your nerves. I'm off the Earl Stevens. Doing it what I believe in. For all the right reasons. I'm off that Earl Stevens. Doing what I believe in. For all the right reasons. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Bring that back. I'm off that Run that back. Run that back. Y'all wanna hear that beat, right? Bring that beat back. I'm getting to another poem in a minute. Since it came up on my sheet. I'm looking at this poem for once in my life. For some of y'all that don't know, I do be doing reaction videos to different spoken word. I mean, not to different. I guess that Earl kicking in a little bit. Not the different spoken words. I do the spoken words to different songs. And I actually wrote a poem to Stevie Wonder song for once in my life. So y'all can go check some of that out too. Matter of fact, I got a playlist for them. You can go to my channel and just look up the reactions to the poems. So it's a whole playlist. I think it's about like 23 different songs over there. Some of them I kind of want to redo because, of course, as an artist, you look at yourself like, man, I can do that one better. Of course, I can pump that one up. But I'm going to perform this one. This one called For Once in My Life. I might have to do it more than once because I ain't read this one in a minute. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. For people that know me, the ones that really do know me, they know I'm a real big Stevie Wonder head. So I did this poem to this Stevie Wonder song, so I'm about to go and do this one real quick. For once in my life, man, that's one of the powerful songs. I always liked that song, though. I felt that one. So I might do it twice. I ain't read this one in a minute since I wrote it. Since it's right here in the notebook and I'm looking at it on ink. Let's see if y'all can dig this one. For once in my life, listen to me. Just going to get through it. This is based off the Stevie Wonder song, For Once in My Life. For once in my life, I had someone that need me. I never let go. I build the bond stronger. Cause my heart's telling me so. I done seen so many look for love, adjust. They live hoping they find a partner that'll do us right. Let me bring that back. For once in my life, I had someone that need me. I never let go. I build the bond stronger. Cause my heart's telling me so. I done seen so many look for love, adjust. They life hoping they find a partner that'll do what's right. Being with somebody and I can't be myself. That ain't my type. In life, we come across people and trying to make a sequel. Looking from the outside in and we don't even think about the prequel. I won't let sorrow hurt me. Long as you don't desert me. Desert love. I'm hot cause you the sunshine of my life. Pour your pot of love when I'm thirsty. Hurt me. Never. Life going in order for you to be my wife. Finally, no tug of war. I feel complete and have someone who needs me for once in my life. Come on, one more time. For once in my life, I have someone that need me. I never let go. I build the bond stronger, cause my heart's telling me so. I done seen so many look for love adjust they life, hoping they find a partner that'll do what's right. Being with somebody and I can't be myself, see, that ain't my type. In life, we come across people and trying to make a sequel, looking for love from the outside in, and we don't even think about the prequel. I won't let sorrow hurt me, long as you don't desert me. Desert love. I'm hot cause you the sunshine of my life. Pour your puddle of love when I'm thirsty. Hurt me? Never. Life going in order for you to be my wife. Finally, no tug of war. I feel complete and have someone who needs me for once in my life. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Someone who needs me. That's when you hit that harmonica and go crazy. Man, y'all lucky I can't play no songs on on YouTube. I'll be on here going nuts. But they say, I guess it's kind of ways around it. I guess you can't put that one little copyright thingy up in the description. It's some type of fair music act or something, but I don't know how far that goes. Cause like I said, in the future, I definitely get, well, this channel definitely gonna be monetized, and hopefully the videos can still be monetized. So I ain't about to use no music I can't use. Now this music y'all playing here, this is royalty free music that I can use. So they get what they gonna get off the song anyway and just play. But it's royalty free music that I can use in videos. So that's how that works when y'all hear these beats and y'all hear that Lofi in the background. That's how we playing that. Hope you're enjoying. Hope you dissecting the information. Like I told you. Like I'm telling the world, like I told the world. This should be therapy for me to spit this knowledge, spit this poetry, get off these emotions, get off these thoughts. The whole science of just write some shit down and push it out to the world and having other people like it or dislike it, all that. It's a gift. I mean, it's a gift. Like I said, when you put your art and you make it, and once you throw it out there, it's for the world to see. It's okay if you like it or don't like it. That's what art is for. That's what information is for. That's what just intake period is for. I mean, the artists, real artists, we understand that. But we can't please everybody. That's remind me of that Kendrick. Can't please everybody. Can't please everybody. I mean, you can't please everybody. I mean, you'll be a fool to try to. That's how you lose yourself. That's how you lose yourself in all this industry, all this whole puff. It's all a blur. It's a whole bunch of this fluff. All this shit is just a big ass facade of just energy of just, like I say, if you chasing something, that's on you. But if you creating with good intent and from the heart, I mean, your fans gonna find you. It might be slowly, it might be slow, but they gonna find us. I mean, I'm producing and of course advertising, of course pushing it out, but the audience is gonna find me. The same, the right people that's attracted to it, and the ones that's gonna stick around. I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong. I create, and as content creators, you're gonna create. You're gonna gain people, and you're gonna lose people. I mean, content creators lose subscribers every day. I mean, that's nothing. I'm talking about people that got millions, people that got way more than me. I mean, they let it be known, like, okay, every day they lose subscribers. I mean, what can you do? I mean, that's life. I'm doing it on my level. I gain, I lose. It is what it is. I mean, that's just how it go. You can't please everybody. It might be a sentence I said in a poem that might turn somebody else and be like, man, you know what? He went way this way with that. I don't even care for dude no more. I mean, that's a chance you take. I mean, we live in a world where so many people want to be perfect or want to walk that thin line of just trying to please so many people. And like I said, you can find yourself getting caught up in that. And and especially when you're on a journey like this of entertainment and speech, and it's recorded and it can be played at any given time, and people can go back and research it and see like, okay, well, you was on this or she was on that. It is what it is. I should do this one. Can we talk? I did. I made a poem of that Tevin Campbell. That can we talk for a moment? Can I want to know your name? Yeah, I made a poem out of that one. That song forever. That's one of the ones. I said that in the video too. It's still it's a lot of songs that's gonna be forever if you really think about it. If you really think about life and you think about the adjustments of just how music played in the soundtrack of your life, I mean, even just in life, period. I mean, I'm talking about just culture. I'm talking about just just in black culture, from picnics to weddings to birthdays. Remember how we did the Stevie Wonder song? Remember how the birthday song used to be just one little way, and we didn't took the whole Stevie Wonder song that he had from Martin Luther King, and we just started singing it at black birthday parties as little kids. You know what I'm saying? The happy birthday that just got flipped the script. I wonder who did that first. That is crazy, but it just caught on. I mean, but Stevie was on some shit, of course, when he made the happy birthday to Martin Luther King. But the way the way our culture just not take things, how we create things and just summer it all over it just to be embedded in our culture just forever. We did it so many times with so many different things, so many lingos. And like I say, how that song just became just a birthday song. Happy birthday to you. You know what I'm saying? We just did that in the hood in black homes. Just after a while, we just like, okay, fuck that other version, that happy birthday. No, we doing it this way, the Stevie, the Stevie Wonder way. But anyway, I just love our people, man. I just love the way I just love the way we just create culture and make culture and just it's like we make a way out of no way and we just keep going and it's like our culture just forever. It's like a gift and a curse too, because we can learn some things and we'll pass that shit down and it won't be good for us. But then it's a lot of things that we learned that we do pass down that just generational things that make us feel good about ourselves, like no matter what we going through or what we just seen, but in higher inheritance and culture, we just push the needle as just the people, man. We some powerful folks, man. Like I say, that making a way out of no way, all that shit. And look at all the times that they steady try to push us down and make us, you know, we find a way and we build energy, we build buildings, man, it's powerful shit. I'm gonna do this one piece from my book too. And like I told you, I can download this book too. The link in the description for this too also. Not in the description. I'll pin a link up to the comments so you can get this book downloaded to your phone for a small fee, of course. And I'm about to do this poem that's in here. It's called Man, I Got a Plan. And it's actually a little bit on the lines of that, you know, just how we just think and how we create shit and how we take things next level. Listen to me. This one called Man, I Got a Plan. Man, I got a plan. I'm about to change my negative life. Everybody that's getting money nowadays is the ones that's doing right. Man, I got a plan. What's his name? I heard got the hook up on clothes. Bootleg, wide stitch. From New York to Detroit, we'll never get exposed. Man, I got a plan. Go down south, get some cars, classic, shipped real clean, original rollback miles, sell everything for 15. Man, I got a plan. Any item wholesale to retail, even on the other side of the law. We ain't gotta get into details. Man, I got a plan. I'ma invest in some scenes of porn. I make thousands, they just get a flat rate, and I get to perform. Man, I got a plan. Everybody and they mama got some music, but I'm on my Berry Gordy though. I just want to benefit when they do it. Man, I got a plan. I'ma do what's in my heart. Man, I got a plan. I just need to get off my lazy ass and start. Man, I got a plan. Damn, that was the shit, low key. Snap, 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 snaps. Hold on, he say. Man, I got a plan. Go down south, get some cars, classic, shipped real clean, original rollback miles, sell everything for 15. Man, I got a plan. I mean, that's what we were doing. I mean, we're thinking just, look at this. I'm talking about, what's his name? I heard got the hook up on clothes. Bootleg, wide stitch from New York to Detroit. We'll never get exposed. I mean, like I said, man, I was down on my knuckles when I wrote this book too. So I was thinking of all types of shit. So sometimes that shit can just come to you, especially when you're going through something. So I'm like, you gonna sell clothes, sell cars, sell anything. I'm talking about, man, I got a plan. I'm gonna invest in some scenes of porn. I make thousands. They just get a flat rate, and I get to perform. Man, I got a plan. Everybody and their mama got some music, but I'm on my Berry Gordy though. I just want to benefit when they do it. That was some silly shit, but it is what it is. That was that poem piece though. Man, I got a plan. Be sure to get that book. Y'all can, like I say, hit that link in the comments. And also, for the people, for the young ladies out there that's into erotic poetry, I do got a Patreon page. I got some of that talk over there. So if you want to go to sleep to some of that, you can do that also. You can relax to that. Yeah. It's different facets of this spoken word shit. I'm gonna find y'all some more poems though. Like I say, I definitely thank you for sticking around, riding through the journey with me. This shit gonna be so fun when this shit pop off. This shit gonna be so fun. They're doing it over and over, building and creating. Just gonna appreciate it even more because it's coming from the grassroots. It's coming from just the real people just pushing this shit. Brick by brick. Just understand that creating something takes time. Understand that creating something takes discipline. It takes nurturing. Don't forget that word adjust, like I always talk about. That adjusting is a bad one. It's inevitable. Adjusting. That's why y'all have seen me making a couple of videos about talking about a little bit of news here and there. I still throw a poem in there. Like I told y'all this a little while ago. Having them names and them titles actually help, especially content creators. That's why everybody do it. That's why everybody be having somebody naming their shit. Cause that shit push your shit to a certain different demographic and a certain different people. So it's like once you amongst it, let it be. Cause once they put you up in that machine, once they catch you up in that machine and your videos coming through the feeds, you working. Just do what you do when it happen. When it happen, it's cool. You gotta do it for the love, of course. You gotta do it from the soul. You know. You doing this for the reason, not just for the season. You do it from the heart because you doing what you believe in. Know thyself. Lofi poems to fall asleep to. Something for you to relax to. Maybe I should have had it darker here if I call it something to go to sleep to. Maybe I should have just left it all voice and no visuals. So let you just listen to everything. Still ain't too late though. I could just cut this shit off and just go dark. Spit the rest of these poems. It's a possibility. That's why I'm staying on late, and that's why I'm just letting it, taking it to where I'm taking it. Feel me? Yeah. Be sure to enjoy the journey. Be sure. Be sure to enjoy the journey. I'm about to do that also. It's moments like this when I really just have to just really understand the blessings. I mean, you do. You do too. It's moments like these you have to really just understand that you're here for a reason. That you're living off experience. Living off the, I mean, you're a walking testimony of something. I mean, you a whole factor in something. You're a master at something. I mean, your whole physical being is just nurtured from the experience of just your whole growth, your whole mental. I mean, do you really understand that? I mean, like, do you really understand that you is here for something? That you're here for a reason? That you're here to leave a mark before you leave? That you're here to be history? You're here to make somebody else think? You're here to bring awareness for other people to have that same awareness, to carry on to somebody else? I mean, do you really understand that? But amongst everything, though, it's going to be a journey. So I'm going to get into this poem of peace. It's called Enjoy the Journey. Everything got a process. Listen to me. The leaves come before the trees. Don't forget the roots. And everything had its beginning. That's what we learned as a youth. And the truth is, it ain't no shortcuts, just hard turns, roadblocks, detours. Everything's hard earned. Listen to me. If the model to follow was the same, there'd be no change and there wouldn't be no reason for me to stay in my lane. But I maintain, study my peers, open my ears, listen what's being told, and I face my fears. Gears turn the direction for me to reach my highest. I do it from the heart because for my people I'm biased. Listen to me. Your seminars and workshops are not worth my time. I rewrite and research and probably start mine. I'm good with my hustle, my struggles, my image. Do what I love until God says I'm finished. I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. When it takes time and effort. So enjoy the journey. You must enjoy the journey. Raptalk. Enjoy that journey. When it takes time and effort, so enjoy the journey. When it takes time and effort, so enjoy the journey. I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. When it takes time and effort, so enjoy the journey. I love what I do, so bullshit don't concern me. When it takes time and effort, so enjoy the journey. So enjoy the journey. When it takes time and effort. When it takes time and effort. Time and effort. So in between that, in between time and effort, in between that, you must enjoy the journey. Enjoy the hardships, enjoy the obstacles, enjoy the detours you gotta make. Enjoy the whole meet new people amongst your journey. Even enjoy the losing people amongst your journey. That's the way it is, y'all. That's the way it happens. That's the way it usually happens. That's the way it usually happens. Get us to another poem or two. We just relax. Just relax that mental. Be at ease. That studying you're doing for that test, it's gonna all work out. That promotion you want, it's gonna all work out. That marriage you want, it's gonna all work out. That business you wanna open, it's gonna all work out. All the different things you want to do and be a part of, if you put some initiative to it, it's gonna all work out. I got these poems right here. I got some laminated copies of some of my poems. If you want a copy of one of these, feel free to email me and I will get it out to you. These gonna be in stores too. Certain stores near you. I'll put it to the universe. And I'm gonna work on that harder this year. These are gonna be available to purchase. Not just hand to hand for me. Cause I do have these on hand and on deck after I be performing to sell. But these are about to start being in stores for retail to be purchased. Or you might catch me on the corner standing selling one of these somewhere. You are. Especially if you're here in the Detroit area. You're gonna see me and come across one of these and get one of these nominated poems from me. There's so many different ways to monetize. Like I said, the brain just keep on running and moving. Just having these ideas, you have to just push them out and just stay on them, stay consistent, stay working on them. And I'm talking to myself right now. Because with these ideas that I have, with these things that I got moving and shaking, man, nothing stopping you but you. You know that, right? Ain't nothing stopping you but you. You want to get in that gym, you want to lose that weight, get your ass in that gym. Ain't nobody stopping you but you. You want to have a more healthy diet, you want to get off drugs, you want to stop smoking weed, you want to get off pills. I mean, I don't know what it is. You want to stop gambling, I don't know what your vice might be. It's on you. You got a chance. Talk to yourself every day. I mean, I know different things work for different people. But find that quiet time. Find the moments to channel into yourself. That shit help. Like I say, I don't even see how a lot of y'all can just be around so many different people or try to be so, how can I say, I don't see how some of y'all can try to fit in so many groups and be so, I don't use the word friendly, like you gotta be mean. When I say friendly, I ain't saying you gotta be mean. But I don't see how a lot of y'all can just be around so many people and just feel like okay that you being yourself and you ain't got no time to spend no time to yourself and think who you are and be in love with yourself. I mean, that's a different type of energy, man. And you can tell a lot of people don't have that. Cause I just see them on social media and all that. It's like when you just see people saying and doing certain things, you can just tell that they don't have no type of just love with themselves. Cause it's just certain things when you just love yourself that you just not going to do or even think twice about. You know what I'm saying? Or just certain subject matters that it's not going to even matter to you. You know? But again, like I said, I know to each his own, everybody's different. But I don't see amongst the journey of a person who's about their business, if you about your business, I don't see how you can live a life that's correlated with so many other people to where you have drama amongst you of other people's energy or the time for it, you know, because if you're really on your business, you actually just can't. I mean, it's impossible. If you're on your shit, it's impossible to be at every party. It's impossible to know about every the latest gossip, or unless you're a podcaster or something. I mean, that's something different. Now if it's your business to be monetizing off of issues and stories, like if you work for TMZ, it's your job to have a group of people and everybody gathering information of what's going on to be in the know. That's different. But if you just doing it for the freebie, and you just into the energy of just wanting to know the bull, all the nonsense. Man. That's taking time away from you. That's what I just want you to just understand. It's taking the time away from you. It's taking time from you writing down your craft or being on your business or you being at the gym or you being out getting rejected or walking in places with your product trying to get things done. That's your time. Those are your moments. That's what I'm saying. That do take away from you. It ain't no way you should know about all of it. everything that's going on. Now I can understand if certain things come across your radar. I can understand if certain things come across your radar. But you just knowing about everything and you ain't even trying to monetize off of it, or you ain't, nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, baby. I can't sing it, baby. You drive me crazy. Uh, how you know about that? You living like that? I appreciate y'all though. Knocking out a rap talk. But do what you love. Do what you believe in. You got so much more life left. You have so much inside of you that you can just, so much you can just dance in and just find yourself. Man, I just be wanting to see my people win, man. I just want to just look up and so many people. I just want to look up and just see familiar faces. Just everybody just handling business. Everybody just on their shit, and we just meeting up when we meet up, or we correlate our businesses with each other and find a way to coincide with days, and you know, all taking care of our families and all the things that we love. I just want to see that. I just want to see my people happy. I mean, I want to be able to pick up the phone and just knowing one of my closest is him and his family just out on an island somewhere, or he or she just dipped off just somewhere just free, just experiencing some of this FaceTime with me after they just left with me, they just closed the deal or something. You know, I just man, I want shit like that. I want the bad news and all that. I want to see the love. I want to see the light in their eyes when they just conquer something, you know. And we just recycle that shit. And our kids just be just straight and just can be well off and taken care of all the things that we done built and created, and monetized. Man, it's all possible. It's all in the making through the work. So just knowledge and work and repetition and building it. We have to lay the foundation. You know what I'm saying? These youngins looking at us. I really want you to reach your goal. I really want you to have a goal. I really want you to have purpose. I want you to live with purpose. I want you to wake up every morning with some type of intent. I want you to wake up and be like, okay, well, okay, what I'm gonna do today to get closer to my goals? Like, who I'm gonna call today that can help me put something in motion? Or when I wake up, what am I gonna do different I did yesterday? Or what I did a week ago when it didn't work? How I'm gonna approach it again today with a, you know, from a different angle. I mean, learn from rejection, learn from disappointments, learn from the moments when it didn't work. I mean, we really must do that. I'm bringing that back because we really must do that. It's okay to get a no. I told you with no need right. It might mean not right now. Don't mean no. You got to have vision. That's what my old heads. You gotta have vision. You gotta have vision, man. If you don't see it how I'm supposed to see it, but at the same time, though, if it's your vision, do I really supposed to see it? I mean, think about that, though. We be wanting people to see our vision, or you might want somebody to see your vision, but the vision was given to you, and it was given to you for a reason. So that's yours. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to fancy it up to make it. You don't have to fancy it up to make it look good for the people, to the masses, because it's something that was given to you. So when you got it, just learn to nurture it, and put it out there. That's why it was given to you, because it's yours. Still can put that dent in the world. You can put that dent in the world. Remember that. Let me find another poem though. Let me find something. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna do this reboot though. I'm gonna do this one piece here I got. I wrote this piece called Reboot. Listen to me. They out partying, but you got work to do. Don't you know work without actions, your goals will never come true? That party ain't profit unless you the promoter. You out here moving like you getting money for 5 minutes of fame, but really in a hall of shame roller coaster. You weak and it shows. Hide behind cars and clothes. Talking about damn she thick. And you ain't even getting on no go home, scroll, fantasy, IG, Pornhub sites for free. Can't separate the real from the fake. You lost in the conscience of what's make believe. Chemical mind blockage. Rappers and sports gossip. Gayness, gangsters, and violence. How do y'all even manage the time to even watch it? What is they creating? What is you escaping? Why everything you like is something from the past, but ain't nobody doing no investigating, mind shaping. Time to reboot, control, alt, delete. You ain't gotta be woke, but you definitely shouldn't be asleep. Raptalk. Time to reboot. Easy. That's that control alt delete. Y'all remember that control alt delete? That's how you start everything over, reboot. Like I told y'all earlier, ain't nothing wrong with starting over. Sometimes that second, third time, you get it right. same mistakes over and over. Learn to look for the signs. Learn what to look for. I mean, even the people, energy and character. Learn what to look for. Learn when not to walk to again. Walk from again. If it's a dark place and you see it's there, try not to be there. I mean, you're gonna see that tunnel. When you walk through that tunnel, you gotta keep walking till you see that light. It's kind of like that fog sometimes in the morning. Gratitude, I feel you. Appreciate you for tuning in. 100. Toast with you. Happy New Year. It's kind of like when you see all that at the beginning. It's kind of like that fog. You ever just wake up in the morning and when you driving through that fog, it's like every moment that you push through, it only get clear when you get closer to it. You know what I'm saying? That's different. It's like walking through it. That's right. Happy New Year. It's like that's all you just see. It's like you gotta keep going to see it clear. Once you're going through that fog, it's gonna be foggy. It's gonna look crazy to you. But the closer you get to it, the clearer it gets. I mean, that's just science, but it's actually that's life too. The more you working towards something, the closer you get to it, the clearer your vision gonna be. You're gonna parallel with that shit. You're gonna see things different. You're gonna feel a different energy amongst you coming to it. Because you're closer to it. It becomes more believable once you in it. That's why sometimes when you own something, you ever notice when you really focus on something and when you in it, it's certain things you might neglect. I mean, it's sad if you neglect it. You say you needed this Kyra. Kyra knows 144. But there's certain things you're gonna neglect, which is crazy when you really don't listen to me. When you really believing in something, it's gonna become kind of unfortunate. Like I said, certain things you're gonna neglect because it's gonna get to a point to where it's gonna be important. Procrastinating, definitely, Kyra. Procrastinating is definitely a characteristic you gotta get rid of. You gotta get that out your system. Procrastination is the devil. I actually got a piece of poem I wrote about something like that, procrastinating. I think I'm gonna do that know thyself too before I get up out of here. Even though, like I said, I'm riding this on a journey. I'm here for a minute. Procrastination, that shit will just slow you down to where you ain't even busting the move. That's a whole enemy within itself. Matter of fact, I'm about to get into this one piece when I kind of talk about procrastinating and things of that nature. It's this piece I wrote called Know Thyself. Listen to me. It's the trauma, brother. PTSD. Oh yeah, that can hurt also. I mean, it's all types of different emotional. Listen to me. This piece I wrote called Know Thyself. I say, frustration kicking in. You see, I was about to grab a drink or just sleep it off, but instead I picked up the pen, thinking again what my future holds. The battle that's going on inside my soul, believing in myself and who's really in control. See, my heart beats to the rhythm of these streets. You see, violent news is the soundtrack. You see, I want to stay calm, but the order of action being held back makes it hard not to react. Cause see, it ain't just the blacks. You see, it's the wealthy, capitalized, and our poor citizens. We settle for less, food injected with stress. Look at the conditions now that we're living in. Shit. Gotta be a strong brother to be legit and not do the other. Because killing makes more killings. So right now, these judges are not passing out football numbers. And every day I discover something I was already supposed to know. In the ghetto, thinking fast but going slow, but somehow steady going inside a circle. Because see, the pressure can hurt you if your conscience ain't strong as your emotions. But having faith and understanding is the perfect potion. See, as we blend, I pretend as if I already made it. Cause see, I knew I had to give, but between so much bullshit, see, now my thoughts became jaded. See, this ain't nothing to play with. You see, my kids since it's nodding and got intense. So every move I make, step I take nowadays, I think about the consequence before the event. So that's why I stay sharp. The balance inside my heart, the good versus evil, and the ability to pick them apart. Know thyself. Raptalk. It's that form of peace. You have to know yourself. Knowing who you are and what you ain't is a powerful shit. Peace and power. I appreciate you. Peace and power, yes indeed. Knowing who you are and knowing who you ain't. Those are like two of the most powerful things that you can learn to differentiate amongst your journey of who you are. Because when you know who you are and who you ain't, you will know what you want to accept and what you don't want to accept. And don't get me wrong, you can't just put characteristics inside another person. Or you can't just put something in somebody and just think okay, well, you supposed to be this because you amongst me. Because whoever the person is, they are who they are. But when you know who you are, you know how to differentiate the whole ordeal of just what you will deal with and what you will work with and what you will just not even be around, what you walk with. You ever just be in a situation where you just know that, you ever just walk in the room, and this ain't even just about people and relationships and nothing like that. It could be just energy or just amongst being anywhere. You ever just walk in a room and you can just look around and be like, shit just don't feel right in here. Right, this energy, you know what I'm saying? You ever just walk somewhere and you just be like, okay, well, this, like this ain't it, you know? And then at that same token too, you ever just walking somewhere and you just feel life, you just feel abundance, you just feel a different type of energy. Indeed, the vibrations, you just walk somewhere else and you just feel a whole nother vibe of just happiness too. It's like it works both ways. It ain't always negative. It goes both ways though. We can get it right though. Indeed. I got this other piece I wrote too. I got this piece I wrote called Getting Out My Own Way. I'm gonna hit this one. Because that's one thing we have to learn how to do too. We have to get out our own way. And that kind of correlates with procrastinating. The overthinking and the procrastinating. Those two are some of the biggest things that hinder us in the hood or in the ghetto. Because most of the time, the overthinking creates the procrastinating. And it can go either both ways because once you feel it, you stuck. And you don't want to be that person. And you don't want to be amongst that energy of just slowing stuff down. Powerful indeed. I appreciate you. I got this one piece I wrote called Getting Out My Own Way. I'm about to do this one though. to me. It's called getting out my own way. I used to overthink a lot. Them goals couldn't happen. Will it work? Will it not work? In my mind, not take action. But I thought about it all day. So do that bring me closer? Feed my energy. Watching other people flourish. Not doing what I'm supposed to. Somebody save me. Streets wondering if I'm crazy. Out for everything they owe cause my childhood confused and played me. All I seen was dealers. Family working but they ain't happy. Dope fiends know my name. We playing basketball on crates. Running over needles in the alley. But I knew some was shape. You see, that's why I move different. Learn from all sources, good or bad, and be ready to evolve every minute. Grow up and conquer that trauma. So for these kids, I pray. And the path to survival I learned was getting out my own way. Getting out my own way. Raptalk. That's that poem in peace. Getting out my own way. Definitely. Be sure to get out your own way. So that resonates. I appreciate you. Appreciate you much. Kyra knows 144. Always get out your own way. We can be our own worst enemy sometimes. But we have to reverse that same energy and be our own biggest cheerleader. When you ain't got no cheerleaders, you gotta learn to be your own cheerleader. You gotta be that push. You gotta be that one when your back's against the wall and you in the corner. And when you know you gotta get off the ropes and get something done. And ain't too many people in that corner. You gotta create that. Like I said before, positive creates more positivity. And you gotta be encouraged. Indeed. I mean, what's left? Trying to see if I got one more poem in the book. Definitely be sure to get the book here. The link gonna be in the comments. I want to let the world know that you still got a chance. I'm gonna do this poem too. Been doing that your whole life. That's what's up. And that's one thing too. No matter what age you are, what age bracket, or what your situation might be, if you got breath in your life, you're an able human being, you still got a chance. So I'm gonna do this one poem a piece right here. I got this one piece from the book here, which you can download straight to your phone and be encouraged. It's a piece I wrote called You Still Got a Chance. Listen to me. To the kid about to stand on the corner. To the kid that stomach needs a meal. You still got a chance. To the father that's unemployed. To the mother that life is unenjoyed. You still got a chance. To the criminal that regret what he did. To the parents with no choice to where they live. You still got a chance. To the person not accepted for religion or race. To the innocent in jail that concentrate and escape, you still got a chance. To the homeless in the ghetto that struggles day to day, to the kid inside that never knew it could turn this way, still got a chance. You see, this is for the person with the thought to advance. No matter your conditions, my people, still got a chance. Raptalk. That's that poem of peace. Still got a chance. Always remember that. Still got a chance. I appreciate you. You see, I felt that, brother. Still got a chance. I appreciate you. No, I thank you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend and tell a friend about the positivity and poetry that was amongst you. I appreciate you. There's so much we can do. I mean, this ass ain't no being, so just so much we can do and so much we can conquer. I mean, that's what life is about. It's about accomplishments. Let's have some accomplishments. Let's get some things done. I mean, like I said, it's a whole new calendar year. Let's wake up, make some mistakes, and learn from them. I mean, sometimes I get a thrill out of it. I mean, because you have to be calculated in life. I mean, that's the whole thrill, just to be calculated and understand that, okay, I did this and that didn't happen. I appreciate you. That's a shine. Happy New Year. Appreciate you. We have to learn from that, understand that. Don't make them mistakes. Wake up and mess up a couple of times. Just get it right. That's what life is about. Because when it don't happen for you, again, like I say, maybe this wasn't the timing wasn't right. I mean, nurture that goal. Correlate it. Make it again. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all toasting with me. I had a little early tonight. Be sure to get the Never Be Afraid to Dream cups. You can toast with me if you feel. Be sure to reach your goals and work for them every morning. I get with y'all though. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Always remember, never be afraid to dream. Raptalk. Man, I enjoy this, man. I love it. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Let this last beat ride out.